Hello and welcome to episode 65 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. So, yeah, last episode we killed another one, a primal that reappeared. So, and we witnessed Robon actually finally coming home. So let's talk to Lisa and see what she has for us.
Thanks for shielding us from Lakshmi, you two. If you hadn't been there, the rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
You're kind to include me, Lise, but we both know who did most of the work. I could scarce keep track of the battle, let alone land a telling blow. No shame in admitting it. The Warrior of Light has put far better men than me in the shade.
Did I mention that I encountered the Sultana in the palace? It would seem Her Grace has come to Girabania to oversee the final stages of her relocation project. She was in search of General Oldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden. I do hope he was still there.
Are you in the habit of gossiping about the affairs of royalty, Master Leveilleur?
Certainly not, Your Grace. I was merely informing my companions.
Be at ease, Alphino. 'Twas only a jest. But I must yield the floor to Raubon. He has an important announcement to make.
As of yesternight, I have been relieved of my post in the Immortal Flames and the Syndicate both.
I shall be assuming my father's duties. And may I say that Tizona has never felt heavier upon my back.
Twould seem I am in need of employment. Mayhap one of my old acquaintances can introduce me to a mercenary company or some such.
Modest as ever.
You may be getting on in years, father, but you'd struggle to find a band of sellswords who wouldn't snap your hand off. Your remaining hand.
Yes, the bull of Alamigo need not be put out to pasture just yet.
Your Grace has developed a wicked edge to her humor, and you, Pippin, would do well not to laugh when the future may hold the same for you.
So, does this mean you're staying?
Aye. That seems to be the way of it. I would be glad to aid you in rebuilding our nation, if you'll have me.
If, he says. Welcome home, Raubon.
Well, that was unexpected. Though you seem distinctly unsurprised.
Who? Me? Nah.
Either you are more astute than I give you credit for, or I'm losing my touch. In any event, one thing is certain. Alamigo will rejoice at the homecoming of her dearest son.
All right. See what Liz has for us. I think it's about time I headed back to Rodgall's Reach. What's next for all of you? LSA will be eager to hear of recent events, so I shall join you. If you've no objections. I'd welcome the company, Geoffrey. Why don't you come along to the Reach? Jesus Christ. As well, once you've said your farewell to Nanamo and the others. Upon completing of this quest, you will be able to access the palace's rooftop garden by speaking to the royal... Oh, okay. Alright, let's get moving. Oh boy. Well, here we are again. Alphinaud has regaled me with the thrilling tale of hidden treasure troves, mid-meeting betrayals, unlikely alliances, and joyous homecoming. It would seem I missed everything. I was patrolling the palace grounds with Frankfurt and Justola when we heard the report of Primal in the throne room. I honestly doubt my own ears. As others have said, we were lucky to have our Echo Blessed champions nearby this time. But we'll need to keep a close eye on the Qualiana. We can say that again. This whole episode has reminded me just how far apart our kind still are. It looks like centuries of fear and mistrust really can't be washed away in a day. But someone has to make an effort at reconciliation if these conflicts are ever going to end. Naturally, a lot of people are crying out for vengeance, but I've been doing my best to calm things down. Violent reprisals will only lead to more summonings. Indeed, violence will ever beget violence, as the Empire has learned to its cost in recent times. In any case, summoning Lakshmi was the Broodmother's doing, and whoever replaced her might not be so keen on the idea. We'll just have to watch and wait. Which isn't to say we won't be putting the safety of our allies in Viara and M tribes first. I plan to have resistance scouts keep track of the Koaliana's movements at all times. My parents will be relieved to hear that. What are your plans for the rest of the resistance army? Out of interest? Are we to prepare for Imperial counterattacks? That would be a question for the Resistance newest recruit, a military commander with far more experience than me. What? The Bull of Alamigo? We call it an army, but the Resistance is really a collection of smaller independent groups. And when Conrad passed his command on to me, that authority only extended to the freedom fighters based in Rolgor's Reach. He just happened to be serving as the Resistance spokesman at the time, and needed someone to take over the role while everything was in disarray. But that time has passed. When I speak with the other leaders about reforming the army under the new government, I'll be nominating Rabon as the overall commander of our forces. He has more experience than the rest of us put together, and we stand to learn a lot from him. Indeed, he is in all respect the ideal choice. Assuming he accepts the post, Alamigo will have added a formidable weapon to its arsenal. And given the progress of Nanamo's resettlement initiative, I see great cause for hope. The seeds which we so carefully sowed have begun to quicken, my friends. I like that. We tend to our promises and watch as Alamigo blooms. There we go. Oh. Oh, right. I completely forgot about Gotsetsu. I do give thanks to the kami that my makeshift raft withstood the fury of the seas. But their generosity ended. Without coin in our pockets for new attire, we are doomed to look like so much Yetsun. Oh woe betide the poor man in a city of rich merchants. Yotsu. These dango are delicious. Will you have one? Huh? More sweetbreads? I surrender my blade to secure what few coins we have. Ugh. It's like talking to a child. Why fate saddled me with this burden, I shall never know. But I am alive, and I must return to my master's side. Come, Tsuyu. We shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea. All right. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Have you read the reports? First Doma, then Alamigo, and Lord Xenos put to the sword? Do not believe everything you read. I hear the Viceroy was merely wounded, and that he has already returned to the capital. Naturally, the savages beat their chests and boast loudly of taking his head regardless. Nay, Lord Xenos lives? Deplorable. That our own officers should be fooled by Eorzean misinformation. Small wonder the provinces have begun rising up in rebellion. We must prepare an official and above all accurate announcement to quell these pernicious rumors. They would wage war with empty words. Let them produce the Viceroy's remains then. We shall soon put the lie to their claims. Have here. All right. Joffrey, great timing. I was just about to send word to the Scions. I've got lots to tell you. The Council has officially recognized the Resistance as our standing army, and I expect you can guess who been appointed commander. Suffice it to say, we're in good hands. Having the Bull of Alamigo at the helms done wonders to morale. People were dancing in the streets when the announcement was made, and we have you and Sultana to thank for it. If you two hadn't worked your magic, he'd never have contemplated following his heart. The Council has also decreed that we're to maintain a presence at Rogol's Reach. These will continue to lead our forces in the fringes. A job she's been doing tirelessly. A bit too tirelessly, some might say. we're constantly having to remind her to rest before she falls over. Oh, got the light, Monago. That's an exaggeration, and I always get up again. Anyway, we can hardly afford to lower our guard now. Not after our latest brush with Lakshmi. Speaking of which, we've been keeping a close eye on the Qualiana, and it looks like they've chosen a new leader. It's Shanti's daughter. You know, the half-dead one? For whatever reason, the Qualiana thought she was the best candidate, which makes them leaderless, basically. As things stand, there is no prospect of engaging in talks, let alone coming to an understanding. But I won't let that stop me. I'll keep I'll keep reaching out to them until they finally see sense. Just like I've been reaching out to Fordola. She still won't meet my gaze, but she's given up trying to ignore me. It may only be the odd ground, but at least she's responding. I'll get through to her yet. Joffrey, there you are. Alphino, Alizé. Is everything alright? We received word from Tatara. Hancock has apparently acquired information of great interest and urgency. More than that, she didn't say only that we should come to Kagane right away. I had a mind for the two of us to set forth together, but Alizé is determined to make it a part of free. As I've told you more than a dozen times, brother, my wounds are quite healed, and I would benefit from some fresh air. Besides, you may well need an extra pair of hands. Worry not, sister. I have quite given up trying to convince you. Whether we be 2 or 3, we should depart as soon as possible. We will be joining us, I trust. Huh? I was about to say I'd come too, but I just have to settle for sharing you from the afar. Good luck with whatever it turns out to be. Thank you, Liz. Rest assured, should this business prove to be of even tangential concern to Alamigo, we shall inform you without delay. Let us be off then. Hancock and Tahara awaits us at the Ruby Bazaar offices. Alright. Let's head over there. over there. Greetings, honored sir. May I show you in? Good may.
My friends, thank you for coming at such short notice.
We were told the matter was urgent. I take it Yugiri and Soroban are also involved?
My presence here is but a happy coincidence. I am come on separate business, which can wait.
My apologies. Master Hancock, pray, tell our friends exactly what you told me.
Of course, of course. Some few days ago, a large detachment of soldiers was seen arriving at the Garlean embassy. This seemed to me most unusual, as no personages of note are due to visit for a matter of months. So, I made a few inquiries, whereupon I learned of a most curious rumor. Apparently, the soldiers were dispatched to Kugani to investigate recent sightings of a certain individual. The late acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma, Yotsuyu.
I beg your pardon?
I too am loath to believe it. I saw the keep come down on top of her. We all did.
I would not presume to question your eyewitness accounts, nor am I one to take rumors at face value. The fact is, the Garleans have no knowledge of what took place at Doma Castle. They may well be chasing after a woman who merely resembles Yotsuyu. But a woman who resembles Yotsuyu in the company of a grizzled Rogadan samurai? I dare say that thickens the plot.
Indeed.
Gosetsu! He's alive!
While I've no conclusive proof, I thought that such a possibility warranted your attention.
So, this part of the story I'm not sure about. Like, I don't remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but Gosetsu got shot 5 times while holding a freaking roof. If he survived the fall, as they described, how the hell did he actually survive the 5 shots that Yotsuyu actually shot?
Have you informed Lord Hien? Well, I think we'd all like to believe the old bear survived.
Indeed. While I dare not give myself wholly to hope, I will not deny that I have prayed for such a miracle ever since that fateful day. But regardless of my personal feelings, if the Empire has seen fit to pursue these rumors so vigorously, we can scarce afford to ignore them. I am bound by duty to ascertain the truth of the matter. Will you join me in this quest?
Aye, we'll find a Gosetsu together.
Thank you. If Gosetsu yet lives, he will need our help if he is to avoid capture.
Aye, your sis.
Gosetsu is a dear friend, and we cannot abandon him to the mercy of the Empire. Our course is clear. Hancock, is there aught else you can tell us?
Alas not. But I have taken the liberty of employing one of the finest informants money can buy. You shall have the latest intelligence on the Garleans' movements and...
Hancock, is there aught else you can tell us?
Alas not. But I have taken the liberty of employing one of the finest informants money can buy. You shall have the latest intelligence on the Garleans' movements and more besides.
Alright, so my computer crashed. That's why some of these comments are repeated, because I'm literally continuing the recording here and put them together basically. So let's continue this. The information awaits your pleasure in the back streets of Sanyo Hanamashi. From its shining facade to its darkest underbelly, you know Kagane as intimately as he. One of the finest informants money can buy. Why do I have a feeling about this? Permit me to assist you in your quest, my friends. The sooner your business is concluded, the sooner we may speak of mine. Should your search take you away from Kagane, my boat is at your disposal. I shall see that she is ready to sail. I'll give Sorban a hand. If he provide us with a ship, the least we can do is supply the provisions. We'll be at the pier if you need us. A welcome offer and an excellent plan. Without further ado, then let us seek out this informant in Sanyo Hanamashi. All right. Where are we going? Up there. This should be the place. Now, we wait to see who comes. It has been a while, my friends. Yes, yes. A long while indeed. Oh, why do I recognize that so well? The fishman is here. Ah, I knew it. Gyodo. Any further business and you know what will happen, I trust. No funny business. Only loyal service and finest quality information. Oh, of course. Such quality does not come cheap. No, but then Hancock already paid you. Honestly, you must think we were born yesterday. I've half a mind to call Lys. No, Lys. I beg you, no boots. I will tell you everything I know, free of charge. The Empire searches for Yotsu, high and low, far and wide. Come to enlist my help, they did, promising rich rewards for decisive information. And have you decisive information? Were the two individuals cited here indeed Gosetsu and Jutsu? Alas, see them with my own eyes I did not. But the Imperials are confident, yes, very confident indeed. Look at the size of their contingent. But here is something they do not know. A rumor which you will find most interesting, I think. They say an elderly Rogadin samurai appeared on Kogani Dori with a beautiful, beauteous maiden, and sold his katana to a pawnbroker. Was no common katana either, but one of surprising craftsmanship. Well, that's interesting. Assuming it's true, did you corroborate the rumor with the pawnbroker in question? No. Regrettably, I did not have a working relationship with the master of Chofuku, Chishiten. Okay. Why would that be, I wonder? If I didn't know better, I'd think he'd lent you money. He will help you, I'm certain. While you speak with him, I will make contact with my Gallian connections and learn what I can of their progress. A glimpse of the blade itself. The blade is all I need to be sure. But is it wise to let Namazu out of our sight? What choice do we have? No other choice but this. And a fine choice it is. But I am adept at gathering information. It is so much more efficient to share the work. He's right. Given the urgency, we would do well to split up. And so I will go with our friend here. Nothing improves efficiency like a little supervision. Yes. We will go together, and there will be no boots. Let's be about it then. Good luck with the katana. Shall we reconvene at the pier later on? Fragrant as the Ruby Bazaar offices are, I prefer the fresh air. I believe Alice has her task well in hand. Shall we seek out the pawnbroker? Yes. With me. Ah, and I got the greeting emote. Alright. So, we will continue this in the next episode. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this one. And if you did, please hit the like button. And if you're new here, first of all, welcome. And if you enjoy my content, then yeah, please hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell so you don't miss out any of my future content. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.